It's autumn and welcome back to another episode of Trails of Cold Steel. Nice, thanks. Sir, I have bad news. We contracted the Republican army about the fraud we apprehended, but they are unconvinced that they were responsible. I can't say that I blame them. It sounds as though they sustained far greater damage than we did. Still, does that mean the Republican army is preparing to attack? Unfortunately so, I believe one of the armored airborne divisions has completed battle reparations. At this rate, an armed conflict may be... No. If only we could find a way to negotiate with them. Did you manage to get anything out of those guys you captured? Like who that guy in the classes who ran off us? No, we know they were paid very well, but were kept largely in the dark about the client and his objectives. By the way, who are you? Oh, me? Yeah, just who are you anyway? That man in the classes called you one of the children. I also remember something about the silver puppet and a white rabbit or something like that. Very suspicious. No. What to do? I'm not really supposed to tell anyone about my... Your what? Application? Wait, are you? You are probably dead on. Yay, you finally come. Who's this guy? I wrote you were never gonna show bleacher. Sorry. I had some things to take care of over in Crossbell. Sorting out an office photos, scary people. Yeah, pretty much. Who are you? Setting aside the lack of a uniform, I'm assuming you are also a member of the military. That's correct, sir. Lester Arundel. Nice name. I'm Captain Lester Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division. I come to assume responsible for the negotiation with the Republican Army. What? The Intelligence Division? So you must be... so you are Captain Lester. If what I heard is true, it sounds like the situation will be good in hands. The negotiations with the Republican government are already underway. It be in all our best interest to avoid the unnecessary conflict, especially with the raid conference only 2 months away. His Excellency the Chancellor is on the same option. I see. I should have known the blood and the Iron Chancellor's name would surface sooner or later. So that's the stance of the reformist faction leaders. His face might make you wake up in a cold sweat, but he's pretty fun for an old guy really. Anyway, just leave this to us. We'll have it sorted out in no time. Such look you've been taking good care of that little pipsqueak for us too. Cheers guys. Oh, I'm not a pipsqueak. Oh well, bye bye everyone. It was fun getting to know all of you. I hope we can see each other again sometime. Hold on. And there they go. Well, I had the same reaction. Isn't the Intelligence Division the branch of the Imperial Army responsible for the gathering and processing information? They're not as upright as their name might suggest. They deal more in espionage than intelligence gathering. The provisional armies fear them as much as they do the railway military police. We've read as much. I just can't believe a side like her is part of the army. I see. So she's one of the Ironbloods. Sure. That's quite an imposing name. The Ironbloods are said to be grown-up youths with high intelligence and special abilities taken in by Chancellor. They work with the Intelligence Division and the Railway Military Police, but they answer to him, or so the rumors go. I won't have dreamed the ranks run quite as young as that girl looked through. She hardly seems suited to life in a military squad. Yeah, there's something that doesn't feel right about it. Still, it looks like we may yet be able to avert the war it covered. Are you serious? I heard many rumors about that Captain Let's the Scarecrow, as he is known by some. I'm given to understand he's succeeded in almost every unofficial negotiation he's undertaken. And if he, even the Chancellor himself is taking action, success is almost guaranteed. 3rd Armored Division stand down to Alert Level 2. All airships currently on patrol are to return to Center Gate at once. Yes sir. Nice. We are probably done here soon, and then we can return back to that city. Same day. Oh no, what is this guy gonna do?
Comrade G, you've done well.
Comrade C.
Oh look, it's a Darth Vader. Just kidding.
Wasn't expecting you to come all this way.
A leader has to make sure all the gears are moving as they should. It sounds like the plan was a resounding success.
Keep your pity to yourself. Our aim was to stir up a conflict with the Republic that would force him to let his guard down. To that end, this wretched state of affairs could hardly be called a success.
And yet, even this outcome will work to our advantage in the days ahead. After all, we demonstrated that he faces the risk of his ranks being divided without warning at any time. And neither the Icy Maiden nor Scarecrow can hope to outwit us.
You have a point. We should begin making preparations for the next step of our plan. The time has finally come to present ourselves on the world stage.
That's the spirit.
Ooh, boy. At least all's well that ends well, right? Everyone in Group A is safe, and we narrowly avoided war with Calvard. Though I can't say I was expecting the Intelligence Division to show up when they did. A jet black airship. Probably one of Reinford's latest models. The military uses them for reconnaissance. The nobles and the rich just use them for fun. But as for how they got one... You wouldn't happen to know anything, would you?
Who's there? Oh, they both were spying.
You really are
Very
a sharp
skilled.
one, Lady Sarah. It's almost troubling. I'm impressed that you can tell I was there.
I'm pretty sure you let me have that one. I felt a familiar sensation, though, just for a second. Makes me think back to this one time, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, you say?
Never mind. But you really don't know, then, where that airship came from?
I'm afraid not. checked the Rhineford Group's manufacturing records and couldn't find a trace. At least not in the official files.
Sounds like Rhineford has its own issues to deal with. Well, let's put that aside for now. I'm on my way to the settlement. What are you planning to do?
Well, I would like to give my regards to Master Gwen, so I would like to accompany you if that's all right. I can hardly wait to see the look on Lady Elisa's face when I show up.
Whoa.
Sometimes I actually feel bad for that girl.
It should be morning now. Tuesday. What a beautiful view. Thank you, all for everything. I'm so grateful for the kindness you shown us. I never forget all of the things I've seen and learned here. Indeed, I feel as I draw I cannot something truly invaluable. It makes me happy to hear that. Bro, read chooses I. Come on now, Lily, don't cry. Lily, Thomas, thanks for all you done. You have my thanks as well. It was a pleasure meeting you. I'll return again when I have the opportunity. Until then, you gotta take care of everyone here for me, Thomas. Leave it to me. Alisa, Emma, thank you so much. It was great getting to know you. I hope we have another chance to discuss speech and fashion again someday. Thank you again for the wonderful tape recipe. It may take me a while, but I hope that one day I'll be able to make it as warm as aromatic as you do. I know you'll be able to do it. Haha. It seems this has been quite the experience for them. Indeed it does. Still sounds as attractive as ever. But you are quite bodacious beauty yourself, instructor. Oh my, aren't you the charmer? If only you were a little younger, you'd be just my type. Instructor and grandfather, at last try and be serious this once. Sorry, can't help myself sometimes. Anyway, to be serious for a moment here, it will seem you made it discovery on your own. Yes, I think I finally understand why you left the Rainbow Company when you did. Is that so? You've been with me ever since I was a child, so I think I know as well as anyone how much you've given to the company. Because of that, it was even harder for me to understand why you would just turn you back and let Mother take over. But now I think I finally understand. You left because you truly loved the Rainbow Company, didn't you? Precisely. Since the Urban Revolution, the Rainbow Company has created the technology that has defined people's modern lives. From railways to heating urban cars to airship, even the tanks and guns, I regretted none of them. What I did regret however were the railway guns we built 5 years ago. I wrote so. With my apologies to Lieutenant General, those rebel guns are little more than instruments of mass murder. With the innate limits in range and deployment, they have no real strategic power in a war. Their sole purpose is a weapon of mass destruction designed to effectively hold the innocent people of Crossbell hostage. In other words, to stop potential Republican army invasion before it starts. Nothing more, nothing less. It's an unpleasant truth to acknowledge, but I have no rebuttal. My daughter may have signed it off on the period, but as one of whose of them completed, I was terrified at what we made. I feared that somewhere along the way we had sold our principles and our souls as craftsmen to the highest bidders. When my daughter took over as company sir, I took the opportunity to step back from Hellroyal world and really think about where we gone wrong, about how we come to this point and hope to make things right. So that was why. I guess you probably don't have any intention of returning soon. I'm afraid so, and that's happened in the past 5 years has only strengthened my resolve. The company environment, my daughter's leadership of it, things have changed too much. For now, I'll take care of things from the inside. As for me, I'll do what I can from the outside to help the company find its way forward. Master Gwen. Haha. I think Thor's Military Academy is a fine place for you to be right now. Huh? No doubt there are still many obstacles lying ahead for you. But when you put your head together with such diverse group, you're bound to see things you might not have otherwise. Just like you did while you were here. You may be right. I'll do what I can to try and see things from different perspectives than both you and Mother. Both as a member of Rainbow family and more importantly because I own it to myself. Proud to hear it. Bring guys Sushi-sama. You take good care of her from me now, won't you? Of course. Hehe, leave it to us. We'd be happy to. Very well. Grandfather, stop that. Allow me, the Shanron could stay here with me a bit longer, though. I don't suppose I could tempt you to look after me for a while instead, could I? Haha, I'm afraid not. I have to return to my duties, Class 7 caretaker. My poor heart! Grandfather, please. Ha ha ha. It's almost time for the rain to depart. You should begin making your way over to the platform. Thank you. Take care, Lieutenant General. Bye-bye. May the winds and the goddess always quit you bad. Very well. I look forward to meeting again someday. Goodbye. Thank you for everything. Alright, now we can return. Chapter 3 end.
Drinks are on me someday. Good showing, everyone.
Only B? Whoa. That's a big building. Imperial Palace.
Negotiations with the Republican government are complete. The possibility of an armed conflict in the Nord Highlands has been successfully averted. However, they did demand that we hand over the mercenaries responsible from the attack as part of their terms.
I suppose that's acceptable. After all, it was a shortcoming on our side that allowed that incident to occur. We should consider this a chance to place Rocksmith in our debt, especially with the trade conference on the horizon.
Yes, sir. Though it's regrettable that we were unable to catch the mastermind. There's not a doubt in my mind that he's one of the ringleaders.
Indeed. It seems we'll need to exercise greater caution from now on, if this is what they're capable of. Our next concern is the upcoming summer festival. Any thoughts as to the optimal placement of the Ironbloods?
I believe their primary target will be next month's trade conference. I propose posting Lecter to the east and Millium to the west. That leaves me here to take care of the capital.
It's almost like you read my mind. Very well then. I'll leave the preparations to you.
Yes, sir. With all respect, don't be afraid of working me hards. I could run these kinds of logistics in my sleep.
Ha! I am all too aware of how indebted I am to your abilities. That's why I'm leaving the summer festival in your capable hands. Perhaps you may even consider using them as a test.
Please excuse my intrusion, Your Excellency. His Excellency the Governor has arrived and wishes to speak with you.
Ah, show him in.
As you wish, sir.
Coming in. Oh, forgive my intrusion. I didn't realize you had company.
No, it's quite all right. I just finished giving my report. It's wonderful to see you again, Governor.
Likewise. I think it's been, what, 2 months since we last spoke? I'm in your debt for helping out with the security arrangements at last month's commemoration event at City Hall. I've been looking forward to thanking you in person.
Glad to have been of service. I'll be sure to pass on your thanks to everyone else involved. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Good work as always, Captain.
It never ceases to amaze me that a woman like that heads up the Ironbloods. Your icy maiden has the provincial armies positively scared stiff.
Competent as she is, she's not the group's primary member. But she and the rest of the Ironbloods continue to do some fine work, especially against those cunning vipers amongst the ranks of the nobility and the 4 great houses in particular.
Agreed. But we'll need to stay vigilant.
I'm pleased that you agree, Imperial Governor Carl Regnitz.
The feeling's mutual. Chancellor Gilead Osborne.
Of course, and that's exactly why I intend to go with him. Next month's conference may be the West Zamoria Trade Conference in name, but it's far more than that. It's the region's first international conference in modern times, so the discussions won't be limited to economic matters. Regional security and other timely issues are sure to come up.
I see. So that's why all the region's heads of state will be in attendance?
Precisely. President Rocksmith will represent the Republic of Calvert, of course. Prince Albert will be representing the Principality of Ermaferia as its head of state. Crown Princess Claudia will be coming to represent Liberal in place of the Queen. And representing Crossbell State, we have Mayor Croyce and Speaker McDowell. All of them are either heads of state
Nice
or
names.
their acting representatives.
Meanwhile, Erebonia is sending Chancellor Osborne as a representative of the Imperial government. But Father is the head of state, isn't he?
Indeed. And that's why I'm planning to go as well. Even though I'm far from the ideal candidate. The Imperial family needs to be represented to make sure all sides are on equal terms.
You shouldn't be so harsh on yourself. But I think I understand the situation. I feel so ashamed. I shouldn't have to rely on you to educate me about simple politics like this. Recently, I feel as though all my inadequacies have been staring me in the face. I wish every day I had the intelligence and quick-wittedness you possess. And I wonder, am I truly capable of inheriting the throne from Father?
Maybe someday.
You know, Her Highness Princess Claudia of Liberal once said exactly the same thing.
She did?
As the successor to the throne of Liberal, I've heard that she agonized over whether she was fit to become queen. But eventually, she came to terms with her own inexperience and vowed that she would strive each day to overcome it. And I have no reason to believe that my talented brother cannot do the same.
Olivert, thank you. Your support means a lot to me.
That said, I do think you should spend more of your time living life the way you want to. I don't think anyone would blame you for wanting to indulge your interests once in a while.
I am how I am, I'm afraid. To be honest, I'm a little jealous of how being so open and carefree comes so naturally to you.
Well, I think it'd be less concerning for all involved if you avoided taking after me too much.
Another thing, I sometimes find myself admiring Chancellor Osborne's strong-willed nature as well.
Oh?
He was quite forceful in introducing the Imperial Transportation Act last year, despite the opposition's objections. But ever since then, I've heard the number of orbital car accidents has fallen dramatically. I can see why Father trusts him so much.
Well, I wouldn't disagree that was a fine piece of policymaking. The campaign he launched with the help of City Hall was exceptionally well executed. But on the other hand...
Honestly, don't you think it's a little early in the day to be having a stuffy political discussion?
Alphen?
Oh, have your lessons already finished for the day?
Hey there, Alfin.
Indeed. They gave us the afternoon off to prepare for the summer festival. But come on, Cedric. You need to stop taking everything so seriously. We're 15. It's far too early for us to be worrying about politics.
Actually, I'm not sure 15 is too early, to be honest.
What you should be concerned about is being more of a man at official parties. Blushing head to toe just from a lady asking you to dance? Shameful.
Come on. Why do you have to bring that up again?
You know, that did wonders for his popularity. The ladies at that party were swooning left and right. He was playing their maternal instincts like a harp.
Well, I can't deny that. Even some of the men there were fawning over him, saying Cedric was more of a youthful flower than me.
Surely you're kidding, right?
That reminds me, Alfred. Have you decided on your dance partner for the upcoming garden party?
Yeah. You've always avoided dancing at official functions.
Curious, are we? Well, I do have someone in mind this time. Although whether I can get him to say yes...
Really?
My. Sounds like you aren't just blowing smoke. The Imperial Chronicle is going to have a field day when they find out.
You're really going to dance with someone? Could it be a son from one of the 4 great houses?
That's for me to know and you to discover. He is a noble, though. I'll give you that much. Oh, that reminds me. Prince Oliver, I have a proposal I'd like to discuss with you.
What a nice place.
I should open that letter from Reen that came in this morning. I'm almost afraid to think how Her Highness would have reacted if she found this. Dear Miss Schwarzer. Really, Reen? Still Miss Schwarzer? I'm your own sister. What? Reen, why?
Why what? I wonder. And it's already Saturday.
Mid-July. Summer had come to Trista, and that meant it was time for us students to dust off our short-sleeved shirts.
Nice summer music.
With months of experience under our belts, we finally found ourselves adjusting to the rigors of our coursework. And it was during those early days of summer, before the heat became well and truly withering, that we saw the start of a uniquely seasonal new lesson.
All right, that should be enough of a warm-up.
Oh, this seems fun. Swimming time.
I'm supposed to remind you that swimming classes here are meant to teach you skills relevant to military service. You know, how not to drown if you wind up in the water, how to save others from drowning, CPR, that kind of stuff. In fact, CPR is a pretty vital skill on any battlefield. Reen, Elisa, would you care to give us a demonstration? Instructor!
In front of everyone?
Come on, guys, just kidding around. Point is, it's still important that you learn how to do it and that you won't hesitate to use it if the need arises. Whether that means locking lips with someone of the same sex or the opposite.
Of course. Well, it is a skill we can use to save someone's life.
After we've covered that, I'll be timing how long it takes each of you to swim the length of the pool. Will you give me a hand, Laura?
As you wish.
You're up, Gaius. Ready, and go!
You're next, Emma. Ready, go!
Wow, look at Gaius.
Yeah, I already used to swim in that lake in the Highlands every summer, so I kind of expected that.
Emma's a lot faster than I thought she'd be, too. Though it's not much her swimming ability that I envy.
What do you... Oh, I get it.
You don't need to get it. Anyway, what are you doing just staring at girls in swimsuits?
I'm not staring. My eyes are just pointed in that general direction.
Well, any guy would have a hard time taking his eyes off of our class's girls. I'm not even sure who to gawk at first. I mean, even the other guys are handsome. You're pretty toned yourself, Reen.
You think?
Well, it does look like you put a lot into your exercise and training. As for you, Elliot, I think you're better just the way you are.
Oh, really?
I don't think I want to imagine Elliot all buff and ripped.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that on the left side of your chest, Reen? Some kind of scar?
Oh, you're right. It's so faint that I hadn't noticed it before.
Oh, that. It's some kind of mark. It's been there as long as I can remember. Don't know how I got it, though.
Wow.
Actually, when I look at it more closely, it looks more like a bunch of little scars all knit together. It makes you look
Interesting.
really manly and tough. I kind of wish I had one now.
Seriously?
It really wouldn't suit you. Trust me.
Can't believe we finished with the exact same time. We must be destined to strive against each other forever.
What are you talking about? The only one I was competing against was myself. And even then, I barely put much effort into it.
Well, it's not like I was giving my best either.
These two.
That was refreshing. I wouldn't mind swimming a little longer, actually.
Okay, Laura, are you
Well,
ready?
swimming
I'll
is
time
fun.
your lap. Though I doubt I really need to, considering you're in the swimming club.
No, please do.
So Laura's next. You can tell she's a member of the swimming club. Just look at the way she stands on the block.
Ready, and go!
Alright, she's super fast.
Oh, she's fast. How is she doing it?
Impressive.
Well done.
Let's see, 20.02 seconds. All right, I think it's time for me to dive into the mix. Everyone, pick a partner. It's time for a little head-to-head competition.
Sounds fun.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
Uh-oh.
It appears we've been given a chance to settle this once and for all.
I'm ready when you are.
I think we'd be a good match, Emma. How about it? True, our times were pretty close.
How about it, Laura? Want to partner up with me?
Not today, I'm afraid. I wish to challenge Fee this time.
Me? Lord, but your times weren't even close.
Well, all right, let's go with that. I guess that leaves me with Reen. It's your lucky day again.
Wait, why me?
What unlucky day indeed.
I'm exhausted. You know, this seems like it would be pretty effective as part of a diet plan.
Okay, let's see what you got.
Yeah. There's no way I'm going to win this, is there?
Go easy on me, Gaius.
Same to you.
Ready, go!
And there they go. Oh, I need to press something. Press circle or circle when the two circles overlap. Interesting. Okay, this takes bit training. Oh well, not the best thing. Third. Do I need to do it again, I wonder? Alright, let's try it again.
Ready? Go!
Let's do this. Oh well, the tempo is pretty fast at this thing. Yay, we won it! AP English at part 3. Well, good thing I finished it.
I actually won. Nicely done, Rain.
I'm exhausted.
Oh, okay. Are you both ready?
Not quite. Fee, how about giving it all you've got this time?
Huh? Laura? What if I already did?
I don't think so. I could tell just by watching you. Don't make light of me. Your earlier time was certainly not the best you're capable of.
Well, it's not very polite to your opponent to hold back. This isn't like the battlefields you grew up fighting on. It's a place you can grow and better yourself by challenging others. Deep down, I know you realize that.
Good. Then let us begin.
Alright.
Looking at them like this, it's obvious how different their builds are.
If build were all that mattered, we would have turned in faster times than either of them.
I imagine the difference lies in their control of their bodies.
Yeah, this'll be one to watch.
Indeed.
Ready? Go!
What?
Incredible!
Now that's fast. What? Same time, I think.
Whoa!
Which of them was first?
It was too close to call.
No, there was a tiny difference. Laura came out ahead on this one.
Having longer arms might have been the deciding factor, even.
Oh, I wish I could have joined in.
Well done.
The same to you. You can do this when you want to, and yet you consistently hold back. Why?
No reason, really? Too much effort, I guess.
It seems we truly could not find a middle ground.
That was one. Well, I like the outfits they're wearing. Pretty nice white ones. I believe it has something to do with the War of the Lions trope beyond that. That's correct. July is the month when Emperor Trehels brought an end to the Civil War. Because of that, the Summer Festival was held a month late alongside the celebration of the War Saint. Huh, interesting. Actually, I think Instructor Thomas was talking about that first time. But it seemed like he was just gonna babble on whatever, so I managed to worm my way out of that conversation. Well, can't say I blame you. If you let him, he can go on about history all day. He doesn't know how to. Anyway, make sure you don't let the heat sap your strength. Well, that is about it for homeroom if you do the honors, Machias. Yes, instructor. Alright, boom! Yeah. I'm going to go after her, okay? Thanks. Do you think you could maybe make a little more effort to get along with her? You are her senior after all. I'm aware of that, however. Looks like those two are getting along the same as ever. They seemed to be arguing after they race in our swimming costume. I heard the group last year studies score was middling as well. It's true they were like that the entire trip. Is there nothing you can do to smooth things out between them, Rin? Well, I'd love to do something for them if I could, but why me? Well, you just seem so good at this kind of thing, a real natural. He and besides you the well-instrumented Mark who got too bad into the running errands for the student council. It's not like I do anything that minor for them. What's wrong, Elliot? Sorry, what were you saying? Alright, I have to agree, Rin, I think you're the best one for the job too. I mean, it was thanks to you that Susis and Machias become buddies. Ooh, become buddies? You must be sniffing roses in the garden delusion if you think I'm a range of his. You both say that, but you're totally on the same wavelength. Anyway, hate to this and dash, but I got a club meeting to get to. Oh yeah, Wind Oxford, right? I should be on my way as well. Actually, I got a group meeting to attend myself. I catch you all later then. Nice. Alright, I'm done with this video. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe and like the video, and I see you guys next time.